Hey, what's up everybody? It is Mike from Enemy Gaming and I am back playing more Graveyard Keeper. Today, I had another idea of a way to mess with the game a little bit. I'm gonna see how much of the forest by the river we can deforest. We're just gonna take out as many trees as possible. I don't really have much to do with the logs, so they're just gonna kind of lay there. It might lower our frame rate and bog down the game, maybe crash it. We'll find out. So I'm currently standing at the top of the right side of the forest near the river, and I'm just going to start chopping away. Now I have noticed that you can harvest honey from these trees, but after you harvest it, you cannot chop it down. So I'm going to try to chop down every other tree besides those ones. And let's just get to it. And I'm sure a lot of them are going to keep growing back, but we'll find out. I'm just going to keep going at it. Wow, so that was pretty much like 3 full energy bars worth of work. That went a lot quicker than I expected. Got about half of this whole side done. There's still a lot more. Wow, may have underestimated a little bit. But I think it's time to go get some sleep and rest up. Then we can check in the morning in that same spot where we were just cutting trees down and see if any grew back. Alright, it's the next day. I think it'd be a good idea to just go ahead and sharpen up my axe before we get back to work. So walking around, it doesn't really look like anything grew back. Surprisingly, I thought at least a few would have sprouted up. So let's get back to hacking down the rest of this forest. Alright, so I think that is this one whole section completely deforested. As you can tell, my frame rate is not doing so hot at the moment. All these logs are really making me lag. But it looks like nothing has really grown back, so that means let's just keep going. I'm gonna move over to the right and do this next whole section. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything on this right side. There wasn't as many on this side, but it was enough to dip my frame rate even lower. As you can see, it's very, very choppy and loading very erratically. I think what I'm going to do is go sleep, and I'm going to empty a lot of the things in my inventory, and come pick up some of these sticks laying around, because that might help quite a bit. Alright, now I'm walking around picking up sticks, just trying to alleviate some of this lag a little bit if I can. Jesus, look at all those trees! Oh my god! Holy shit. I think we have our answer. You can cut down the trees, but they will return in force. Okay, so I picked up as many of the sticks as I could. It actually seems to have alleviated the lag quite a bit. Now it's time to deal with these newly sprouted trees. Interestingly, I can't seem to chop it down. That is really peculiar. I was not expecting that at all. I can't seem to chop down any of these trees. I have an axe with me. I'm picking up mushrooms just fine. Okay, well, I was planning to chop them all back down and then move on to the next area to chop down the rest of those trees as well. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do from this point is go to sleep for a few days, and we'll come back and check to see how much of it's grown back. See if the forest is indeed defeatable, or if Mother Nature will win. Okay, so I've slept my life away for an entire week, and now it's time to check on the forest near the river and see how much of the trees have grown back. Oh man, so it would seem that the entire forest has grown back, which gives me the verdict that you cannot defeat the forest in Graveyard Keeper. Tried to deforest it all, and Mother Nature took its course, and it's all back. The verdict is, if you chop down all the trees in the forest near the river, they'll all just come back. So you have an unlimited supply of wood. You can play this game infinitely. Unless you break it by loading too many logs at one time. That's entirely possible. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out our other guides and Let's Plays on this channel. Until then, I'll see you.